So what determines whether you go? I mean, I know your scouts
questions that we haven't been answered in the past, quarterbacks that I didn't get to see play live, corners I didn't get to see play live. So in the past, going to see, I had a trip to go see Patrick Mahomes that was canceled. Went to see him at his pro day, and then also Josh Allen at Wyoming. Something happened. I think it was in San Diego. I was supposed to go down there on a Thursday night, and I don't know, something happened here, so I couldn't go.
But you just kind of look at each guy that's having a pro day and go, okay, I want to go to that. I want to be there for this one. I want to be there for this one. And the scouts will go to the other ones, or how do you divvy it up?
Yeah, it's all about getting our questions answered and the comfort level that we have. Now, you want to, there's certain guys you don't want to show too much interest in. It becomes a big poker game.
Right.
Once you get past the combine. So you have to be very careful where you go, where you show up. But, we have scouts at every pro day, all of our guys. And so, yeah, it's about, we pride ourselves on not having all the answers until the very end. So that gives our scouts freedom to, to be confident in their opinions and confident in their contacts and knowing the person. And so, we'll take that right up until, the week before. We get to the week before the draft. They have to, put a stamp on the guy if he's a Seahawk or not.
How's your, do you remember guys, when you see them around the league? I mean,
oh, yeah.
Because there's got to be some, sometimes you might get attached to a guy and you really want this guy, and then maybe you come back and get him. But is your retention pretty high for, because you've looked at every one of these guys,
I took Julian Edelman to this little pizza place at Kent State. I had him out in the rain returning punts from this dude that was 260 pounds. His punter, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he's and I was in San Francisco for a preseason game when they opened Levi Stadium, and this guy came walking up to me and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Schneider, you worked me out at Kent State." I'm like, "I only worked out Julian Edelman, dude. What are you talking about, right?" And he's like, "Well, no, I was the punter." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." Poor guy, I didn't take him for pizza. I was thinking, holy smokes. But, yeah, I remember wanting to draft him so bad in Green Bay, and that we had a 7th-round pick that we got. I did a trade with Mike Tannenbaum with the Jets, and we had a CFL guy. Morley was his name, and we traded him. We had cut him, and then at the 53 cut, and then we got a pick for him. So I went to my boss, Ted Thompson, at the time, God rest his soul. And I said, "So can I get that? Can I pick the 7th-round pick?" And he's like, "Oh, absolutely." And then we got around to it, and just Julian Edelman, and I'm like, "Sweet, we're gonna pick Julian Edelman." And he's like, "No, I was just kidding you, man. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you pick the guy.
What am I, crazy?
Yeah.
No way."